Yeah. Jamaican Horns. Week 6. Jamaicans. Oh, ready? I forgot to get some blunts. But check this out, Jamaicans. Welcome to the real Fantasy Playmakers. I am your host, Bogart Scott Free. Joined as always with my esteemed colleague, The Goo. What's happening, Goo?
Oh, bloody, we are live in effect today, bloody.
Jamaicans.
Fire up the bagpipes, bloody.
Bloody.
It's the 2-minute drill. Ah!
Oh, the laddie.
I don't know what's going on. What's happening?
Man, she feeling great, you know what I'm saying? Bud Light, give me money.
Give me money.
Shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey. Mm-hmm. Thanks, feel better. What we gonna do? Oh yeah, at us. Follow us at the GMM Network. Follow me at Bogart Scott Free World. Follow my esteemed colleague, The Goo, at The Guru 408. We're in the 2-minute drill. We're going to go game by game. We're going to tell you what we feel about it in every aspect and what it pertains to fantasy. We're going to throw out some DFS plays. We're also going to hit you with that ism. If you don't know what that ism is.
What's that ism?
That ism.
Ism?
It's the ism.
Tell me what the ism is.
The DFS-ism. The start-sit-ism.
Okay.
All the isms.
It's the 2-minute drill, baby. It's time
The
to get ready.
2-minute drill.
For all you Madden players, we're gonna be holding down triangle. We're gonna be in a hurry up offense. It's a hot route at the line. We don't know what we're doing. We're gonna evaluate you, and then we're gonna adapt, and we're gonna burn you over the top. That's how we do it.
What he said. So you know what? Let's get right into it, Jamaicans.
All right,
the
bloody.
first game, Goo.
The Carolina Wankers take on the Tampa Bay
We're going
Blokes
to London.
in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London. What's happening? What you? The Panthers are 2.5-point favorites.
Okay.
CMC's a little bit banged up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What? Give me your hot take.
Okay. The hot take is, I'm hoping the equilibrium of traveling, across the pond there, mate.
Oh,
That was like Australian, wasn't it? Whatever, fuck it.
it's not from America.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Right?
America.
Traveling across the pond, I'm hoping the equilibrium's intact. We seen what happened when Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to Chicago drop.
That is known as
The Bears.
Oh, real quick, reminder. The Bears, the Colts, the Raiders, and missing one more.
Bills? No.
And the Bills.
Are they still on?
All on bye week. Okay, so back to the Bears.
The
I almost want to play that drop one more time.
Bears.
that is known as
The Bears. Okay.
The Bears.
The Bears,
What?
they came through on that Friday to London, and we seen what happened. Come through prepared. Get yourself adjusted correctly, adjusted accordingly. Hopefully, them Tampa Bay Buccaneers did this because
What
I
exactly
like the
are
Tampa
you
Bay.
saying right
I'm
now?
saying I hope Tampa Bay got there early where they can get their bodies adjusted to the
Okay.
time. You know what I'm saying?
You're hoping? Do you know you have no information on when their
I
flights
didn't
land?
look. I didn't look.
All right.
I was aware of the Bears though. I was aware of the Bears, but it was after I made the pick. Either way,
Okay, so say they're all there already. Flights got there on time. Let's talk about the game.
I love Jameis Winston in the spot.
Do you? Tell me why.
Yeah.
Famous Jameis?
Yes, okay. Okay, I don't know if he's gonna be famous, but JW, I think he'll show up. And JW is the what we've been rebranding him to be. You're gonna have Brad Berry on Evans. In this past 4 weeks, you've been able to run and throw on them ever so slightly. It's
Carolina.
been rising.
Carolina's
Defense. They've been giving up yards on the ground. They've been giving up yards through the air, even to the one star from the dodgeball movie, the villain, the Gardner, Minshew, the Ginsu. Last week, he did his thing against them. You know what I'm saying?
Christian McCaffrey was removed from the injury report today.
Yeah, for sure.
He's good to go.
He's going to get the type of workload they give him. He's going to get the veteran treatment. You should expect him to be not practicing on
yeah.
Wednesdays from here on out.
For sure. Even
Yeah.
Thursdays, he'll get some Thursdays off. As for the Carolina Panthers being favored 2.5 points, what are you feeling about that? Do you think, or what kind of game do you see this being? Like a defensive struggle, or is the offense going to show up?
I think they're going to make a push to try to get Christian McCaffrey involved this time. Week 2, they played on a short week. It was the second Thursday night. We seen Christian McCaffrey get stifled by that number one. Are they number 1 right now? I didn't look at the numbers this week. They're up there, though. They're top 3 against the run.
they're
Them
third.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, this is third. Oh, yeah. I think we're number 2
Could be
right
wrong.
now.
I could be wrong.
Either way.
Yeah, they shut him down. He had 16
Oh, no, we're
carries,
not number
37 yards, only 2 catches. So
Yeah.
he's got a lot of motivation to bounce back in this game.
He's
for sure.
hot. You know what I'm saying? He's on fire. You got a guy who can move the ball down the field against his weak secondary in Kyle Allen. You know, last time it was with a lethargic Cam Newton. I mean, I think this is going to be a real close game. I like the Bucks to cover this. Because that means it's kind of like a pick.
Does Mike Evans actually show up in London? Is he going to
Maybe
get
not.
on the
Maybe
is he gonna
not,
get in the
Brian.
box score this
You
week?
know what? He still leads that team in air yards, so they are trying to stretch the field when they get to him. But man, I'm always just going to remember the Bruce Arians system. The field stretcher was always kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, you referenced him to Michael Floyd.
Floyd.
Yep, I like that reference a lot because he's kind of
'Cause
boom or
it's kinda
bust right now.
exactly.
Fair
You know what I'm
enough.
saying?
I kind of like Carolina. in
Love
this spot.
Chris Godwin in this
I like Carolina in this spot. Oh well, yeah. And tell me why you love him.
because he has God and win in his name.
That's straight from the analytics department right
Yep.
there. All right, you're fucking with Tampa. I'm gonna rock with Carolina. There we go. We got some.
I
Different,
like Tampa to cover though. That means
2.5.
If Carolina wins by
CMC. I think he's gonna get his revenge.
if
against them this
Carolina
week.
win,
And it's no real home field. Like you said, Kyle Allen's
True.
actually been playing good. I've been telling people
Jimmy-
Kyle Allen is a good start this week. I kind of like him in this matchup.
I do. I love him.
And we do know that Tampa's giving up the booty through the air.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers are giving up the booty. Yep. So all right, we're split there. I like that. We're gonna
Hold
move.
on.
Yes.
OJ Howard,
Fuck that guy. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Greg Olson.
No, it's not personal. Fuck him.
It's a good matchup for him. This is like the tight end matchup. They're
Is
one
it?
of them.
Is
Yeah.
Tampa?
Oh, yeah.
They give up the booty.
I hate it because I'm playing against one Greg Olson.
I don't like Greg Olsen. Period.
I hate him.
This feels like finally the Curtis Samuel breakout week. And maybe I only say that because I'm biased and I'm starting him in
I
one
like
league.
it.
But he's due for a big game at some point this year. DJ Moore's been good.
I like Curtis Samuel as a DFS play like a motherfucker, and I love Kyle Allen as a DFS play. Love him.
Oh yeah, you can spot start Kyle Allen if you're in I think in a pinch.
Ronald Jones.
If you're in a
Ronald
bloody
Jones
pinch
Barber.
this week, fuck those guys too.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, they don't. I mean,
They
if
flex.
you're desperate,
They flex strong.
if you're bye week like
They're
beat up,
they're definitely tournament plays in DFS. Tournament plays. Yeah. Well, you know what? Hit me with the next game. Good.
Damn it, let's get back to the States. All right, America. The Seattle Seahawks are taking on the Cleveland Browns over there in Ohio.
To
America.
affect this this Texas accent.
The Cleveland Browns at the doghouse are 2.5-point dogs in the doghouse. Do they have
I
any
have
chance?
a Browns theory.
Go ahead, give it to me.
All right. When the world is on them, they
suck.
are trash.
That's what I was gonna say. That
When
I knew where you're going.
everyone is off
They're
them,
gonna show up.
right? Against the Ravens, against the Jets, right? Now, last week they were on them against us. Shout out to my undefeated Niners, goddammit. They were on the Cleveland Browns, right? Against us. Mm-hmm. So now you enter them into the Seahawks at home. I think it has bounce back potential, but I still think the mob boss, the mob hitman himself,
He's still learning
Freddie
how to
Kitchens,
coach.
still learning how to coach.
He's not a good coach, is what you're saying.
No, not at all.
Okay, good. Seattle. I mean, a home dog and that close of a line. That's what people look for, especially like the Vegas sharps.
Yeah.
I like
Hey,
Seattle
this
because
game-
I'm trendy. I'm Joe Public. I follow the trend.
Hey, before the Monday night game opened up, they were the favorite.
Cleveland was.
Yeah, it was. What is it right now?
They're 2.5-point dogs.
2.5 dogs, right?
Yeah.
It was the other way around.
What site did you see that on?
This was on.
Was that 5 Dimes?
This was on Bovado.
Bovado. Okay.
Yeah, on a Monday.
That's what I'm on.
Yeah.
Yep. And,
Yeah,
then,
on a
and you're
Monday.
saying
It
it went
moved
up?
all
It
the
went
way-
up on a Tuesday?
It went all
Hey,
after
that's
the
fun.
game, bro.
Like
Like right after the game.
All right, fair enough. Let's see. Any DFS plays over here? Will Disley
Eh.
$6,000 in FanDuel. I like that. DK Metcalf 58. He might pop one and pause. Other than
I
that,
don't think that's pause worthy.
no. He might pop one. No. What we do?
But you know what?
Chris
Ev-
Carson, is he gonna eat this week as RB1?
Oh, he's right
You know,
up-
it wouldn't be a show if we didn't talk about Chris Carson.
He's right. He popped up on the injury report this week.
I think he's
but
back
then
off
he
it now.
got off of it,
Yeah, he's off.
and Rashad Penny jumped right back on it with the hammy.
I saw that. Doesn't
I
mean anything.
love-
I don't think it means anything.
No, it just
It
means
means fire up
it
Chris
just means
Carson
the
as
other guy-
RB1 this week.
Yes, I love Chris Carson. Your Christmas card is coming early. I love everyone on the Browns as DFS plays.
Really?
Right? Fuck yeah. Because no one's on them. You know, if anyone knows DFS, it's really about, getting less ownership. And people are on recency bias. They're all trash to the public, the Browns players. I love Baker in this spot. In DFS.
So you like OBJ then? Is what you're
Oh yeah, in DFS. Oh yes, I'm talking tournament play. If you're playing any cash games and DraftKings like that, you're off these guys. I love Nick Chubb. He's in a great spot this week.
Nick Chubb, yeah, he's got a good value. What's he cost here on FanDuel? 78. That's not
Great.
bad.
It's expensive,
That's
but
a
I'm
bit
saying
pricey.
it's going to be
With
low
no
ownership.
passing work, I've
Low
been fading
ownership.
Nick Chubb, but
Low
I like what you're
ownership.
saying with the low ownership because
Yeah.
everyone is off Cleveland. I'm rolling with Seattle, 2.5-point
I'm taking
favorites.
Seattle too.
I like that number.
Russell Wilson is just so fucking phenomenal.
And that 47-point number, I kind of like it going over. The juice has it,
like it.
going under. But I kind of agree with you. I think everyone's so off Cleveland, and this is the way the NFL works. When you're so off of somebody, they show up. They finally show up, and on any given Sunday, any team can win. Cleveland's a better team than what they've actually shown. So I'm with you on that. I think they show up. I like the over. I like Seattle, though, to still win the game. There we
like
go.
it.
We're moving on.
Hit me with the next game, dude.
The Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings.
I'm in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I'm in Minnesota.
They play in a dorm.
Hold on. Shout out to Stephen Avery. Keep your head up.
Steve Avery? Oh. Are you trying to make a murderer right now?
No, I'm just shouting him out. He's a Minnesota Vikings.
he?
Maybe he's a Green Bay Packers fan, actually.
The real tragedy was with Brendan Dassey. We all know
But
that.
you know, the real tragedy is that he's a
boy.
fucking incest child.
That
you
too.
fucking idiot.
That too.
They really got a reference on our show, didn't they?
They did.
Okay.
Shout out to Steve. What's his name? Steven what?
Shout out to Steve Avery.
Steve Avery, yeah.
Keep your head up.
Steve is my favorite. Steve Avery used to play on the Braves, but I'm a little old though. All right, Philadelphia is 3-point dogs going into Minnesota. What's your vibe on that game?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what I've personally done in some leagues. I seen Kirk Cousins, Corky Kirk Cousins himself, corny Kirk even. I seen that corny bastard floating around out there on the waiver. Cause
You couldn't help yourself, could you?
I'm a proud Carson Wentz owner. I just don't like this matchup altogether. For him, so I'm starting Kirk Cousins over
Even
him.
against the Philly secondary, you're not a fan of that with those
I
receivers.
love that soft secondary.
So why would you not like Kirk if the secondary?
No. I don't love Carson Wentz.
No. I'm talking about Kirk Cousins right now. The Philly
I'm
secondary.
starting him over Kirk. I'm starting Kirk Cousins over
Oh,
Carson Wentz.
that's what you're telling me.
Yeah,
Bold, bloody,
I love it.
very bold.
I fucking love it.
It's not bold. I need to make my mind up.
He's stupid.
It is kind of.
I think it leans more towards stupid.
One
You know
or the
what I'm
other.
saying?
No, actually, I think I like Kirk Cousins this week. The Philly secondary's trash. Their front line is good. Their pass rush is pretty good. Their run D is
What
good.
does Philly? I mean, what does
Dalvin
the
Cook is going to
Vikings-
be the center of
What do they
attention.
love to do?
What do
The
they love
Vikings
to
offense,
do? Run.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. The number 2 run defense right now is Philly.
Yeah, they're good. That's what we're saying here. So
But
it's
you
the
can
passing
throw
attack.
to the running backs. So Dalvin Cook is still, I mean, obviously you're starting him, but he's still going to get some work in the pass game. So that helps Cousins.
You like Dalvin Cook on like a FanDuel lineup?
I like
8,200. What he is?
uh
That's pretty. That's not like number one.
tournament play maybe because, first of all, no, not at all. Not at all. Because you know what? There's better options. We'll even get to those options like, a Malcolm Brown or You know, there's guys that are going to be extremely cheap where I like them in better spots. This is a volume play still, but temper your expectations. It's they are at home. You know what I mean? And Dalvin Cook could show me something. He always shows me something every week. He could really show me something this week.
Yeah. What do you think about that number though? Like, who do you think wins the game?
What's the number again, my
3-point
friend?
spread. Minnesota's
spread.
favored by 3 at home.
I like the Eagles in this.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why.
I like the Eagles.
I mean,
in this.
it seems like a pick'em game to me, but like, and the number's 44.
Miles
so
Sanders,
they're telling you it's going to be like a 24-20.
He's going to pile up a shitload of receptions.
Miles Sanders, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not buying. I think
Miles Sanders and Zach Ertz have the softest matchups when you look at that hardcore defense. I've seen Xavier Rhodes get bested by one Alshon Jeffrey, but Alshon Jeffrey's not looking that great this year. So I'm staying away from him. I mean, he's the flex at best. Nelson Aguilar, DFS play than a motherfucker.
Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, because anyone out that slot, you could exploit that slot coverage, whether it's a linebacker or it's their slot corner. I'm not gonna make you look his name up, and I don't remember his name, but it's the same. I remember, this is one of those things, like, whether it was a Trey Burton or a Geronimo Allison, like these guys, like they were able to produce. Not crazy numbers. I'm just saying, like, in a DFS play,
You need ballers in DFS, especially in the GPP
I'm saying
plays.
if you're okay. When I say DFS, because it could be your third receiver that's cheap, while you can cram in all these other expensive options.
Who did
and
you say?
no one will look
Nelson
at.
Aguilar. Here's the thing: Nelson Aguilar 5100 FanDuel. Stephon Diggs is 5800. I love.
Oh my gosh!
I love that.
Dial
price.
him up.
58. That's like.
Flex play at best in
66
season longs. In season longs, flex play.
Oh no! Oh yeah.
Just
You're-
start him
You're playing him
outright.
this week in fantasy, but in DFS, I love
Love
that
him.
5800.
I agree with
actually
that.
think that's going to be a trendy play. So he's going to kind of
So
be
I kind
heavily
of
owned.
don't like that then.
But I mean, 5800 is a great value for a guy who could against a trash secondary.
Are you aware of? Can we look up Adam Thielen's status right now? I know he got an illness
Yeah, he was sick. He's off the injury report. Jamaicans like that he's healthy.
because they like Stephen Diggs.
True, Thielen's gonna play.
Stephon Urkel Diggs.
He had an illness, but he's not on the injury report. So
Okay.
I mean, he's playing either way.
Hey, is he just ill, son? He's just ill,
He's
son.
just ill this week.
That was like the old guy hip hop dad joke, wasn't
You're
it?
picking Philly.
I like Philly.
Fuck.
This.
This is kind of I kind of like the over of 44 in this game.
Okay.
They're trying to tell
Let
me.
it be known then.
They're trying to tell you that it's going to be a little bit of a low scoring struggle game, but
Yeah.
I think the defense
Bro,
is gonna, somebody's defense is going to make a play.
I respect the shit out of Doug Peterson and the way he game plans. They're going to be able to move the ball somehow.
Somehow, some way, yeah. And I think Cousins will be able to. They're going to have to be forced to throw it more, which I think is better
Yes.
for an over than forcing like a run game.
I believe
Their
that-
run
I
will
believe
work
the
off the
Eagles
pass
get up
this
in this
game.
game, and this is the game script I wrote. The Eagles get up in this game.
Show me your paper. I want to see it.
No, it's up here.
Okay, you wrote it in your head.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
come on, you know me.
You said you wrote it. I wanted to see it.
No.
I knew you
I
did.
said I wrote it.
Huh?
Yeah, have you ever seen me write a lyric?
To write something, you no.
There is notes in your dome.
Okay, but
This
you're not
is the
right.
thing.
To technically write it, you'd have to physically
Okay.
use a pen.
Well,
for
I
it.
manifested
Okay.
the game.
You're
the
on
game
your
script.
you Jay-Z'd it basically. You fucking
Yeah,
just-
bro, come on now. Shout to Jay-Z, friend of the show.
Friend of the show. He thought
Friend of the show.
we're thinking about signing Jay-Z here on
you
the
know
GMM.
what? We're actually,
But we're keeping our options open.
we might be managed by Rock Nation Sports. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Rich Paul.
Shout
He's
out to
not
Rich
on that.
Paul.
He's not on there, but I just wanted to shout out Rich Paul.
Okay.
All right, I'm rocking with the under. You're taking Minnesota. I mean, I said the over.
I'm Minnesota.
Minnesota, you gotta pop the Vikings, eh? Oh, blah, I don't know. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
He went like, sir, he went mad countries and dialects in that.
We're all over the fucking globe, like.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go over to
Maybe
Maryland.
with the next game.
Maryland M&T Bank Stadium. The Ravens are 10.5 point favorites against the Bengals. Mm-hmm. What do I not know? They're gonna roll this.
Okay.
That means Lamar Jackson's gonna have an elite Lamar Jackson game, right? That's
You
what I'm
know
hearing.
what?
That's what I'm understanding.
This has got. I mean, okay. Was it you that said it? He was like Patrick Mahomes esque the first couple weeks.
Yes, and now he's Lamar
Yeah,
Jackson.
it's Lamar Jackson, right?
Yeah.
I think he shows up like back.
I
to,
want
like, the
Louisville
comparison.
Lamar. That's who I want.
I think he shows
You know
up back to
Louisville?
the comparison.
No, he's not yet.
Yeah, I remember Louisville.
That's what we're gonna call
Jackson.
him. I want Louisville
Yeah.
Lamar, not Lamar. Lamar Jackson is the guy who goes like 12 for 30 and he can't connect on anything.
Yeah.
But Louisville Lamar, he runs all over the fucking field. And I think Louisville Lamar shows up this week. So, I like that number. Cincinnati's trash. It is a division game, though, and 10.5 is a kind of a big number.
Hollywood Brown, he didn't practice Thursday or Friday. You know what I'm saying? Hey, looks like he's going to play. I think this is going to be a maintenance thing. Same way with Andrews. Willie Snead is in play. I like him more of a DFS.
Willie Snead and $5,000 in FanDuel.
Yeah, I love
Malcolm
him,
Brown,
man.
58, just like Stephon Diggs.
Yep.
Crazy.
And what else do we got over there?
Joe Mixon, you like Joe Mixon in
I
this
love
matchup?
Joe Mixon in this. They're going to be without Brandon Williams.
Joe Mixon's
still.
only 6,400. And that Baltimore defense is not what it used to be.
I
kind of
love-
like that for
hey,
DFS.
I love Sir Joe Mix a lot.
This is
we
not a
haven't
bad
even
matchup.
called him that in a minute.
He hasn't really earned it. He
Okay,
hasn't been spinning
you want to
on.
know something fun
No,
about Baltimore?
I'm not feeling fun right
You
now.
want? Okay, no. I think this is a fun fact.
All right.
This is actually fun because people that just are aware of Baltimore, what's the reputation? Great defense, right?
Right.
They're one of the few teams, along with the Eagles and the Giants, and I want to say the Redskins. I might be wrong about the Redskins, but the Eagles, the Giants, and Baltimore have given up 1,000 yards receiving.
I'm gonna hit this ball.
Go ahead, bro. You need some tree in there?
Break it down. There's a little in there. Where's that lighter?
Right there. Right. Oh,
This one?
check
That's
this
not the one.
out.
That's not the one.
The Eagles, the Giants, and Baltimore Ravens, and I want to throw the Redskins in there, but I won't stamp that one. But those three, Eagles, Giants, Baltimore Ravens, these motherfuckers have given up over. They've given up.
Made sense to me.
Yeah. They've given up over 1,000 yards receiving, Ari.
The Ravens have.
Yes.
Which brings me to my next point. Tyler Boyd.
Oh.
Love me some Tyler
and
Boyd.
You already know where I'm going with that.
I don't know why I rolled that L.
You know where I'm going with that.
Auden Tate.
No. Brandon Carr is going to be that slot guy. I don't know why they don't get off of him. And Jimmy Smith's going to be hurt. So, everyone can eat.
Is this another Tyler Boyd 10-catch game?
This is
It feels
another
like
one
it,
of those
Because
ones.
especially if
Yeah.
especially if Louisville Lamar shows up and runs that score up, and they just got to throw Andy Dalton's got to throw it 40 times. I love Tyler Boyd to go ahead and get that money again, and he's only 6,400 in FanDuel, just like Joe Mixon. I like those guys on there at that price, especially. That's a valuable. That's a value price for a guy that's going to get 15 targets probably. Again.
Andy Dalton's a streamer. I also like him in DFS because people just don't like him, so he could have some low ownership.
That's true.
You know what? I think that a lot of people will kind of stray away from Lamar Jackson in that sense.
I think he's going to be heavy on. It's a bad
You have to
matchup.
really
10-point
yeah,
favorite.
You're right.
The over/under is 48.
You're right.
It's gonna be a chalk Lamar ownership.
I hate Lamar Jackson. First of all, Lamar Jackson, your Christmas card is not in the mail.
What did he do to you?
He's playing against me. I'm stop showing those guys so much love, but he's gonna ball out. He's gonna be Louisville Lamar.
All right, 10.5 is the number. 48 is the over/under. What do you like? What are you feeling there?
I'll
You have
take
anything?
the Bengals to cover that 10.
I like the Bengals. Ooh.
They're not going to lose by that much. Divisional should be tighter. They're going to be able to establish a run against the Ravens front. And there's banged up pieces in that secondary. It's going to be a surprising game, even though it's on the road. I just remember, dog. Here's one thing though that'll stomp everything I just said.
You're gonna
Contradict
yourself.
John Harbaugh just knows how to beat the shit out of these bad teams all the time.
He can scheme. He can scheme with the best.
Can you remember how many times in the past couple of years the Bengals they would stifle them getting into the
Yeah, that's what
playoffs?
I'm saying. 10.5. It's like it's a division game. They know each other so damn well.
Yep.
It could be a tighter game. I
I
kind of
like
like the
the
under of
Bengals
48.
to
I
cover.
kind of like the under of 48. I don't know if Louisville Lamar actually shows up. He's supposed
I
to.
like your version.
because you're playing Lamar.
Yes, I'm playing against Lamar.
We are very biased right here on the GM.
Yes.
Okay, I'm rolling with the under of 48. I don't know. It could be a little uglier. Lamar.
Just take the Ravens.
Nah, it's at 10.5. I mean, they should blow them out then. So you're probably right.
Okay, right?
But
I'm just saying, I'm crazy.
If they blow them out, I think it's because they shut down Cincy too as well, and they're not going to give up more than maybe 17 points.
Yeah.
Cincy's just trash. So I don't know. I'm rolling with the under. I'm not confident about that. If I had to put a confidence rating on it, it's like 13.
Okay.
You know what that means?
Oh, yeah.
It means I'm not confident.
You're not.
Not at all.
Check this out. I'm going to use this restroom real quick. It's the first time on the Real Fantasy Playmakers.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Use this
Live.
restroom real quick.
You can't-
Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. See, I can't even count correct.
Shout out Bud Light. Give me money.
Yeah, Bud Light, give me money. Go ahead. Hit me
right,
with
go
the
ahead.
next game, Goo. He's going to steer the ship by himself. You'll be
No,
all right.
I had to do it last week. I had to run the ship while you broke up a fight. You know, the girls was wilding out. But we're going to move over to Jacksonville. God help me. I don't know what to do with myself. Jacksonville Saints are in a pick'em, basically. 1-point dogs at Jacksonville. I don't know why you wouldn't hammer the Saints here. It seems like a trap. That number is weird. The Saints just are rolling right now. Jacksonville is coming off a loss. At home, I get it, but the Saints just showed their dominance last week. Teddy Bridgewater looks like he is the best investment the Saints have made in quite some time. 3-0 record the last 3 games. The Saints are just a good football team. Alvin Kamara did show up on the injury report this week, so you might want to monitor that. If he's out, he's questionable. It just popped up today. Saw Latavius Murray get added in a shit ton of leagues, so that's another guy you're going to want to probably plug on a FanDuel kind of deal, especially if Kamara's out. If Kamara's out, then that game might be a lot closer than we realized. Jalen Ramsey is supposed to be slated to play. Had a heart-to-heart with the owner. Something Khan. I know that guy's name is Khan. Basically said, my friend, we need you this week. We have Michael Thomas coming. We cannot cover Frankenstein. You need to play. I will pay you whatever you want. We are backing up the Brinks truck. Why did he turn into Dracula? I don't know. But that's where the conversation basically went. So I'm rolling with the Saints. That's one of those ones, though, a money line. You just got to monitor Kamara. I think Sean Payton's just going to outcoach these guys. I do love me the Minshew the Ginsu. Bogart's going to come down here and he's going to rave. He's going to go off on his rant. He's going to go, the razor shot swag from Minshew the Ginsu. He's not even going to say anything, but he's here. There, he's back. How was the bathroom break?
It was fucking phenomenal.
We're talking about the Saints and the Jaguars and the
Oh!
Saints being
Oh, I got
1
some
point.
strong takes in
I
this.
knew you would. I told the people that you would. The Saints are 1-point dogs. The number's 43.5. They're telling you it's going to be ugly football over there. Go ahead.
Okay.
I said enough.
You know what? We got the return of one Jalen Ramsey. So Michael Thomas is going to have his hands full. And I really don't like this because, I mean, now Teddy Bridgewater is going to have to show me something. You know what I'm saying? You got, on the other side of him, the other options, Teddy G, who else? Jared
Again?
Cook.
Are we talking about the Saints?
We're talking about the Saints.
Pass catchers?
Yes. These guys.
Traquan. What do you? I mean, there's
Traquan,
really only one guy or 2 guys, Kamara and Thomas. I was
Yeah.
telling the people that Kamara popped up on the injury report.
Yep.
He's somebody that might actually miss the game, so you got to monitor him.
Really? I mean, I know he didn't practice Thursday or Friday, but it seems like he's set to go.
Listed as questionable. Kamara isn't trending in the right direction for a week 6. Did not practice Friday. So he's one of
What's
those.
the
He's going to be a
injury,
true. He's
my
going to be
friend?
a true game time. It's an ankle, a high ankle sprain, I believe.
Well, go ahead and dial up some Latavius Murray.
If Kamara's out, how does this game shape out for you? Because I think that's why. Because the number is the Saints are 1-point dogs.
It's
which is
okay.
basically pick 'em.
You could
which
really
shouldn't be the case.
You could run like a motherfucker on this team. On the Jaguars defense, you could run on them.
Okay.
Right? So that's what they're gonna try
Can
to do.
Latavius Murray run on them?
Man, the line's still great. So
Sean Payton.
I'd say yes, but it's gonna be. There's not really gonna be a threat to pass to him. So I don't think there'll be a spy. I think they'll just commit another man. They'll be able to double up, even though Ramsey will be there. They'll still double up Thomas. Here's the thing. On the other side of the ball, the motherfucking secret garden, right? The Savage Garden. Gardner himself. He shows up at your house. You're at work. He's working on your lawn. You know what I'm saying? The same way he works on his razor sharp swag for that razor sharp mustache. The Minshew magic. I think he's in play. He's one of our favorite streaming options. He's a DFS play.
So you love so you love Westbrook and DJ Chark too.
I love Westbrook.
What about Chark?
Chark's going to have his hands full with Lattimore, but he's going to have the height advantage and the youth advantage. You know, I'm just trying to look for any kind of advantages because Marshawn Lattimore is showing up right now. He's the top 5 right now as far as his numbers go. He's showing up. He's erasing guys. But I think Minshew could throw him a 50-50.
He erased Mike Evans last week, right?
Sure
prove
did.
your point? Okay.
Sure did. He could throw one Chark Knight, DJ Chark, the Charknado himself. He could throw him a 50-50 ball, but I really love.
It's not a
Dede-
Shark Week.
I love Dede Westbrook in this. Jamaicans. I love Dede. He's gonna spend most of his time against PJ Williams. Williams is one of the most horrible guys to make a 52-man roster, bro. Like, he's a fucking.
What do you think of Leonard Fournette in this matchup?
It's gonna be tough, man.
Tough
but
sledding? He's 7,300 in a FanDuel. Is that a fade? Is he a fade? Or is he one of those guys that's going to be so low owned?
I like him in DraftKings because of the full point PBR. But but everyone's gravitating towards him and Elliott in ownership and Cook. Yeah. So, but
All right, who wins the game? It's a pick 'em game, basically. Who wins the game? Are the numbers 43.5?
I like the Ginsu and Company.
Oh, he's calling Jacksonville.
I'm going. Oh yeah.
I like the over in this game because I believe in the
I'm
Ginsu.
not mad at that.
43.5 is not a big number. The defenses are both pretty good, so we could see a special teams or defensive kind of big play, turnovers, touchdowns, something like that.
Pass
Some
me that
weird
ladder,
shit.
my friend.
Some weird shit. And I think the Saints, especially if they get down, they're going to do what they got to do to put up points somehow, some way. I don't think they're going to get shut out. So I do like the
Sean
over.
Payne is a great coach.
He's a good coach. He can scheme with the best
This
of
is
them.
going to be a classic.
Doug
battle.
Marone is. We don't know if Doug Marone. He
But
might be.
you know what, though?
He might need a class with Freddie Kitchens.
Doug Marone, this is what he is. He is the guy to stand on the side while Tom Coughlin could tell his wife, "Babe, I'm not coaching anymore. I told you. I'm just advising." You know what I mean? But he's really running the show. And Tom Coughlin and one Sean Payton have had some incredible battles. And in my memory, a lot of them went over. Can you remember that Saints-Giants game as 2 years ago?
Was Tom Coughlin on the Giants 2 years ago? I don't think he
Yep.
was. No.
Yes, he was.
What? Ben McAdoo.
3 years
was
ago.
there.
I'm sorry. 3 years ago. 2016.
You might be right.
Remember that? It was a fucking shootout.
I
6
don't.
touchdowns on the Saints side, 5 touchdowns, including a defensive touchdown.
So you're standing by your Jacksonville pick.
I love this over. No, I'm just saying I agree with it.
Oh,
but,
it's over.
but I'm definitely going with the Jacksonville Jaguars at home. You know what I'm saying? O'Shaughnessy, he's he's out for the season. Oh shit! I don't know about it.
Did you just
Do
Jamaican
the
Jamaicans?
Jamaicans, did they like Jeff Swain? I don't know why they. I don't know. Anyways, who knows what's going through them Jamaicans'
Those
mind?
Jamaicans.
You got who else? You got
All right, you know what? We've said enough.
Yeah,
on
we
this
said
game.
enough.
We've
of that
said
game.
enough.
Hit me with the next game, Goo.
This game, I don't know if we need to say anything about it. Redskins at Miami. Redskins are 3.5-point favorites. Give me Miami.
Should we get straight to the lot? You taking Miami?
Yeah, I'll take them to cover those points. This is
Oh,
the only
okay,
game of the
okay.
year that they can possibly even win.
Okay.
This is the only game.
This is the Tank Bowl,
The Tank Bowl. Yeah.
right? These teams are going to be 1 and 2, right? This is what I think. They're going to be 1 and 2 in the draft.
Okay.
I'm calling the tie.
Kind of evil laugh for a tie.
Calling the tie.
Fair enough. I
These
like
two-
that. That's
but-
bold. So you're betting on green on the roulette table. That's what
Let's
you're betting
go.
on.
Hold on. Should we just get straight to the laddie?
Oh,
Laddie!
get in my belly.
Laddie! He's in a great spot right here. And the queso himself is back on the case.
Yes.
Case Keenum's at quarterback. They're going to put an emphasis on the run, so this could hurt my Terry McLaurin. The Scottish lad.
This is the only game Washington will be able to be kind of whoever they think they are. They are who we thought they were.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, I don't know. Is there anybody you like matchup-wise can put up big numbers in this game? On either side,
It's
other than
really
the
just
Lod?
a gang shitload of DFS players.
Fuck, that game is trash. Who's gonna? I'm taking Miami. You taking
You
Washington?
want to hear a crazy DFS play?
Give it to me.
Or if you're in a deeper league, you can do this in season long too.
Give it to me.
His name is Jeremy, the Sprinkler System. Jeremy Sprinkle, goddammit.
Yeah,
Miami?
Vernon Davis has been ruled out.
So
They do
has
need a
Jordan
tight
Reed.
end. Yeah,
So does Jordan Reed.
Jordan Reed's career is ruled out, basically,
Yeah.
at this point.
I like it. Jamaicans.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about anybody else here. Fuck these guys.
Well, hit me with their next game. Oh, wait, hold on. I like Washington in this.
All right, fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. I have no gripe. I'm a confidence 15 on that game.
But can I have 2 calls? Washington?
One call only, sir. Sorry.
All right.
All right,
Then
give
I'm
it to me.
sticking with the tie.
All right, we're going to go over to Arrowhead where the Chiefs are 4.5-point favorites over the Texans. A 55.5-point number.
Jamaicans again.
Probably the game of the day. Everyone, the fantasy goal
The
of the
game
day.
of the week, even.
Game of the week, yes.
Jamaicans.
I mean, Kansas City's a bounce back. Tyreek Hill is going to play. Questionable game time
don't think
decision.
he plays.
Huh?
I don't think he plays.
Because you still think he's going to die for some reason.
I don't think he plays.
Why?
Because I just don't think he does.
I thought you were going to hit me with that. Because. Just because, all right?
Because.
Don't worry, man.
Listen, I could be wrong, and there's a high probability I'm wrong, but full practice? No. Contact?
What
No.
Texan team is going to show up in this game? That's what I want to know.
You know, you want to hear
A highly motivated
a fun
one?
stat?
Because it feels like a letdown now after a
Want
good
to hear
week.
a fun stat?
Sure.
Nobody, no poison quarterback.
Nobody circles the wagons
Nobody.
like the Buffalo Bill. Chris Berman
Hold on.
in studio.
Shout out to the stallion. Okay. No opposing QB in Arrowhead has scored over 20 fantasy points.
Jamaica! Is that a
Can
fact?
you tell me one? Yeah, it's real.
Ever or this
it's-
year?
No, in the past, it's like
How far
past
back?
8 games or some
8
shit like that.
games?
But still,
You're going back to last year?
yeah. I mean, shit, and then playoffs. Like
All right.
Andrew Luck in the playoffs. Besides, even Tom Brady, he didn't score no fucking 20 in PPR in the AFC Championship. Or not PPR, just in fantasy. I mean, Jacoby Brissett. Come on, let's go. What else? What other home games did they play?
I believe you.
You know what I
I
mean?
believe you. Sammy Watkins is doubtful for this game. Pretty much rule him out.
Hold on.
Doubtful.
Hold on.
Doubtful's
What's
as good
that?
as out.
What's
Hammy
that?
Watkins is not going to
What's
play this
that
week.
about Hammy Watkins?
Sammy pulled a hammy. And if you listen to the show on Wednesday, we gave him a spanking.
With
the ranking.
With the ranking.
Did we?
Yeah, we put him in worst place. How about that?
I love it.
I don't even think I fucking ranked him, to be honest. I don't think I knew he was gonna be
That's
out.
bullshit. So I mean, if he's out, if he's basically doubtful, I kind of think Tyreek's gonna play, bro.
Yeah.
Either way, do you like D-Rob or Hardman? Hardman in the spot?
If one Tyreek Hill is not out, Hardman's a play. Pringle's a play regardless. You know what I'm saying? He's a flex play. Because no Sammy Watkins, that means, they run a...
You're opening a can of Pringles this
They
week.
run a... Oh, yeah. Once you pop, you cannot stop.
What flavor?
Kansas
Kansas City barbecue. That's
Jamaicans.
means this is spot on fantasy analysis, people.
Oh, yeah.
I just need you to know.
Talking
this.
about chips.
You factor in
Potato chips.
Kansas City barbecue Pringles
Potato.
when you set your lineup this week.
Listen, Pringle, he's going to be on the field. A lot of 3 wide receiver
He's
sets.
4,500 in FanDuel. If
I love
Tyreek sits and Sammy sits, oh yeah, that's like the star play of the day.
If Tyreek plays, Pringle's still in play. 3 wide receiver sets. It's going to push Hardman out.
I don't know about that.
It's going to push Hardman out.
I don't know about that, bro.
Jamaicans.
I like the under in this game. You know why?
Yeah.
You know
Well,
why?
I mean-
Because it's a 55-point game, 55-point spread.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to drink a big Kool-Aid of this game's gonna be crazy. Watson
Yeah.
versus Mahomes. No one's gonna stop knowing it. It's
Do
gonna
we
be
have a-
ugly. Arrowhead. I told you last week. They teams average 7 points less per game at
Yep.
Arrowhead. So
That correlates with the QB.
and especially if Tyreek Hill is out, even if Tyreek Hill plays, I don't think he's going to be full Tyreek Hill. So I'm riding the under 55. They're due for a bounce back.
I'm a little worried about TK Noodle in here. Travis Kelce.
Why? He's
They're
constantly.
they're pretty good.
He
against-
hasn't had the TK Noodle
They're
game.
good against tight ends. I don't think they've played
which
a tight end.
which
of
goes to
caliber
my
yet.
theory of bet the under.
I like it. I can't
Bet
be mad
the
at it.
under. It's a huge number. And Houston has pretty much shows you that they're Jekyll and Hyde from week to week, and they show
Yeah.
up one week and then they flop the next week. And this Kansas City at Arrowhead is a tough matchup, tough place to play. I don't think it's just going to be like points going all up and down. Will Fuller's going to come back to earth.
Will
Okay,
Fuller. Okay,
he's
I was
full
gonna
of
get to that.
himself this week.
I was going to get to that.
What do you think?
Will Fuller.
Talk to me about Will Fuller.
Will Fuller. Do you like him? He's
I
kind
think
of
he comes back to earth.
really.
What is
I like
Earth
it.
though?
It's
Okay, because he went
can we
all
get
the
a
way.
Kenny Stills update?
Fuck Kenny Stills.
No, I'm just saying because Kenny Stills negatively affects the snap
I
count.
think Kenny Stills is he's
Will
questionable. Let me see the report here. Hamstring game time decision.
Okay.
I don't think Kenny Stills matters.
Yeah, I'm just saying if he's in there, it's gonna take away from.
They had their
Will Fuller
best game of
snaps.
the year when they said, "Okay, we're gonna throw it to Will Fuller," and,
Because there was no Kenny Stills.
right. So now
They traded for Kenny Stills because they weren't happy with Will Fuller.
No, it was
Correct?
because not Will Fuller personally. They like Will Fuller the person. His ACL, they're not fans of his ACLs.
I personally spoke with Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, I talked to
and we
Bob.
don't like.
They love Will Fuller. They hate his
don't like him.
ACLs. They talk
He
shit
told
about
me-
his ACLs.
He said, "Don't say this on the show," but I'm saying
We're
it.
saying it live here.
I hate Will Fuller. That's what? Will Fuller is a play though.
Will Fuller is the man.
He's a play though. You have to start him.
Yeah, I mean, of course you have to, but he's gonna come back. He can still have a big game.
Would you
That
want to be
number
the
two-
guy who was starting Will Fuller every fucking goddamn week getting nothing, and then you finally get him in, and then you think you're smart and sit him?
Kind of like on a DFS play. What did you say? I'm sorry. What about Will Fuller?
I'm just saying, like
You're playing him.
people that were he's
play him.
he's
Lot-
a start.
He's a start,
Yeah.
of course. Especially after that week, gotta
Yeah.
play him. Just temper expectations, as the man Bogey would
It's,
say.
okay, real quick, is Patrick Starfish from Bikini Bottom? Is Patrick Mahomes himself? Is he? Are you worried about him and the injury?
Fuck
are you worried?
no.
Are you worried about Fisher not being there?
Fuck no.
Or Wiley, two of their best linemen.
Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no.
Love Damian Williams in this.
I was just about to say that
Love
before
the
you
dark
rudely
blue
cut me off. That I love Damian Williams at FanDuel. He's 6,600. He's a great play. I don't think they're going to be able to just run it all over, but I feel like Damian's due for a big game. The running backs are due for a big game this week.
The Houston Texans spend a lot of time pass rushing than run stopping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What you said.
Yeah. Well, hit me with that next game, dude.
Who did you pick for that game?
Oh, I'm gonna take the Chiefs, man.
I like the Chiefs at home too.
Yeah,
and
it's a bounce back game,
Yep.
which is
Chiefs
like
to the under.
rare to say for the Chiefs.
Like the Chiefs more than the under. That game opened at, I believe, 7. I heard.
Really?
I heard something that it opened at like 7. It's
What's it
4.5
at right
now.
now?
4.5.
Oh,
a lot of Houston money coming in.
Chiefs are coming.
So I don't know if we know
that.
I don't know.
Me and Andy Reid were eating ice cream earlier.
All right.
Fun fact.
Really? What kind?
All the flavors.
31? All 31?
Yeah. Check this out.
Andy Reid doesn't cheat
Andy
himself.
Reid on Fridays, he brings out ice cream for the guys who like to eat ice cream.
I mean, whatever's working.
Yeah. When Alex Smith was there, you know what he chose?
Froyo. That's
Vanilla. Vanilla than a motherfucker.
One scoop. too.
31 flavors.
He went safe. He went one scoop.
Vanilla.
One scoop of vanilla.
Hit me with that next game, dude.
I want the Niners. I want one scoop of the Niners at 3-point dogs going to the Rams, who Todd Gurley, doubtful. So make arrangements if you're a Todd Gurley owner. Malcolm Brown, Darrell Henderson.
Brown? Nah.
I don't think.
Okay,
All right,
tell me your Darrell Henderson.
I think this is the Darrell Henderson. If the day that Todd Gurley is out, they're gonna. I don't believe that the Rams are gonna be able to run it on the Niners in this game. I think it's gonna be the Rams. Jared Goff, 45
You
plus
want to know
throws.
what Darrell Henderson is in that system?
He's a rookie and he's nobody.
No. You want to know what
Sorry.
he is?
No.
He is
Oh, yeah, I mean yes.
what they tried to do with Tavon Austin.
Really? I haven't. Nobody's seen Darrell Henderson, so I have
I know.
no reason to
Did
be
you
able to
remember
actually say anything.
Tavon? Did you ever see?
Yeah, I saw Tavon last
Austin
week
with
on the
Rams?
Cowboys running
No.
end arounds
With
and read
the
options.
Rams.
He was the same thing. He's Tavon Austin.
Exactly.
He's just a gadget player.
That's what Darrell Henderson
He's
is
a gadget
in this
player.
game.
He's gonna be on the field though if Todd Gurley's out, right?
I give him like 15.
So am I drinking too much?
No, I just think it's a. I think it's,
I don't believe in
I
Malcolm
think
Brown
it's a
in this
guru-
matchup.
I think it's a great guru call, and because I'm
appreciate that.
totally not noticing that, and you have that knack for just noticing the things that go over one Bogart Scott Freeze dome piece. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
means a lot, man.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Jamaicans.
I told everyone.
Hey,
Boys, show up today.
You will definitely get props.
Wasn't gonna get
Okay,
choked up.
what Malcolm Brown under over 70 total yards.
Under 70 total. Fuck.
Oh, I'll take the over.
I'm taking the under. I'm taking the under on Malcolm Brown. I don't believe in the Rams running game or running backs in this game. I think the Niners
first great running back the Niners faced was Nick Chubb, and I remember last week's show. I was like, we were the.
They're not going to commit. The Rams are not going to commit to the run like the Browns did. They're not. And what did he get? Like 16, 17 carries? Malcolm Brown will not get 17 carries in this game. Will not. Sorry.
Okay,
I don't mean to
tell
yell.
me about my boy Bobby Woods.
Bobby Woods.
Okay, with mind you, if there is no Brandon Cooks, because
Bobby Woods swinging. Brandon
I
Cooks
like
is looking
that.
like
We're
he's going to
using
play. Bobby
yeah,
Woods.
he's trending towards it.
Bobby Wood.
You know how many concussions Brandon Cooks has had in his career?
A lot.
A lot. I don't know if
he's on the injury
passes
report.
this. He's on the injury report.
What about okay? So we got to break down our 4-0 Niners. We got to break this down real quick. Kyle Juszczyk out. Mike McGlinchey
out. Staley's
would
still
been out.
We're down.
Are we going to be able to run?
Okay.
Because here's what I do know. Matt Breida, when he's in there, he's usually following Juszczyk.
Yep.
He's following the fullback. Tevin Coleman is the single running back. He doesn't use the fullback. I think we're going to get a heavy dose of Coleman in this game, and Breida is going to be the guy in the passing game that gets more work. But I think the Niners are going to be able to have their way with the Rams this week.
Okay, hear me out.
I'm listening.
We're down both tackles, both starting tackles.
Yes,
left and right.
as stated.
Correct?
Correct.
Okay. What edge rusher are you afraid of
On the
from
Rams?
the Rams?
Aaron Donald.
He's an interior. Right?
They move him wherever they need to move him.
Okay.
Right?
So you
don't think they're going to put him on a rookie tackle at some
Do
point?
you think they move him out? Okay,
Absolutely.
I didn't consider this
100%.
because
Aaron Donald can't just stay in the middle the whole time.
I mean, shit, man. I just kind of what they do.
Are you sure?
They move him around here and
move
there,
him around. But I think especially in this matchup where they got two backup ends or tackles, you got to get Aaron Donald on these guys.
Okay.
And the line's
So
pretty
they
unproven.
shift the protection to wherever he goes.
But here's what I know.
Here's what him up.
Here's what happened last week against the Browns.
Okay.
Myles Garrett is on that Aaron Donald path. He's a game wrecker.
Yeah.
He's a game
Love
wrecker.
him.
And what did they
He's
do?
a playmaker.
They ran the ball
Friend of the
right
show.
at friend of the show, Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald, both friends of the show. But they ran the ball right at Myles Garrett pretty much the whole game, and that running game took
Because
Myles Garrett out.
His shine isn't in
Kyle
the run stop.
Shanahan will not allow Aaron Donald to wreck this game. He won't.
You know
so they're
what?
going to scheme Aaron Donald out of this game. I believe in Kyle Shanahan is a fucking genius.
Okay.
And I'm a homer, but I'm not at
You
the
could
same
take
time.
me to court on this next week. I love Jimmy G in this spot.
It's a shootout game.
I love Jimmy G in this spot.
The number is, hold on, let me see, 50.5.
I even love Jared Goff in
We're
this
drinking
spot.
the Kool-Aid.
I
the Kool-Aid.
I like your over scenario. I'm loving that. I like Jimmy G. I think we're going to see.
This game should have been flexed in the
We're gonna
Sunday night.
see
It should have been flexed in the Sunday night instead of Steelers Chargers.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
We
agree.
should have been Sunday night.
I so see Green 18. The Tom Brady-esque quick release. Boom, two-step drops. Bam, hits the runner, hits Breida. Bam, hits Kittle. Bam, hits Coleman. Bam, hits DJ Mostert. I see this as we're not going to have a problem moving this ball. We're down tackles. I think the adjustments are coming.
The Niners are 3-point dogs. Bet the money line. Especially with Todd
Niners.
Gurley out. The Niners, yes. You bet on the Niners this game. We are homers.
Jamaicans!
We are homers. Disclaimer. We are homers. But
the
we're
hat
also realists.
I got the hat on now.
Put the hat on.
I put the Niner hat
But
back
I'm a
on.
realist. Todd Gurley out. Jared Goff is pretty much a statue in the pocket. He's not a mobile quarterback. Our pass rush is elite right now. The
Yep.
world is on notice. We're coming to get Jared Goff. We're going to make him
Shout
hard.
out
And their game
to
plan.
Ford. Shout out to Bosa.
They're betting.
Shout out to Armstead.
Armstead, D-Buck. You know what I mean? All of
Shout out
them.
to Buckner.
Yes. Niners money line. Over under. I like the over, but that's kind of you could stay away.
Running
if you
backs.
Had to.
Tell me about these running back situation
For who?
with the Niners. Who are you most comfortable with?
I like Tevin Coleman more.
Like
That's
Tevin
what I'm
Coleman.
saying because
Okay.
without Kyle Juszczyk, there's going to be no fullback in there.
And
So
he
it's gonna
naturally is the bigger guy.
be bigger guy. They're going to
Yep.
lean on him. The Rams can be had right now. Their defense is in shambles. I like your Jimmy G call because if the run does get shut down, he's going to have a field day somehow, some way. It's not going to be an under game. It's going to there's going to be points.
He's
scored
going to
this
have a
game.
field day somehow, some way.
Somehow,
Quote
you
the
didn't
guru,
talk about George
nevermore.
Kittle. George Kittle did pop up on the injury
Yep.
report today.
He got a
A groin on a Friday is not a good sign.
Urgh.
Shit. That's a big deal. That's a big
Yeah, it
deal.
is. Toy Lolo is the immediate start. If some way, somehow, George Kittle, Jorge himself.
Yep. And Brandon Cooks was
Georgie
removed.
Porgy.
Brandon Cooks is playing. He's removed from the injury report.
Oh wow, did he get cleared?
He got cleared.
Wow.
Does not have the designation injury tag.
Okay.
So
Gerald
he's in.
Everett's still a start, but it would have just helped so much more if Brandon Cooks wasn't around.
I mean, Todd Gurley out. It just means the Rams are going to throw. So you fire up any Ram receiver you have. Even Tyler Higbee. DFS, some
I
Tyler
seen
Higbee.
you had him as a streaming option.
Yes, and it's just a tight end touchdown dart throw. He can easily get 3 for 30 in the
Because
touchdown.
we are technically bad against the tight end, but people are having.
And Gerald Everett got so much attention last week, and he had his breakout game. Now he's got all this film. They've been studying him all week.
The snap count has been heavily favoring one Gerald Everett. So I kind of disagree on that, but maybe he snakes the touchdown.
Oh, that's all I mean.
He's a better
3 for 30 and a touchdown. That's what the Tyler Higbee game.
Tyler
he could have
Higbee's
2.
a better run blocker, so he will be in there on goal line packages and red zone packages. You know what I mean? So he could easily just roll out in the flat and catch one. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at that all the way. Don't worry.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. All right, so I'm taking the Niners money line.
Yeah,
You're rolling with the Niners.
Jamaicans.
All right,
What you taking? Oh, they taking the Niners.
Yes. We're gonna move over to Arizona, where the trash game of the day, but also the most fun trash game of the day. The Cardinals play the
Arizona
Falcons.
Cardinals.
The Cardinals.
Oh,
and
the Cardinals play the Arizona
Battle of the Birds.
Oh, the
Sorry.
Boyds.
I couldn't figure it out.
The
Falcons
Boyds.
are 2.5-point favorites. The number's 52. What's up? I don't know. This is one of those weird ones.
Hey, you know what? I am a return to the well fool, and I am
chasing
gonna return
Arizona
to
again?
the well. No,
No, I mean
I'm-
like the Falcons. You know the
I'm
Falcons.
taking the Falcons to cover this.
Shout out to the Swindler who a few weeks ago told us the Falcons are on his Mount Rushmore of teams he doesn't fuck with.
Yep.
This is a classic. You just expect Atlanta to handle him in this game.
Can I change my answer?
Based off the Swindler's
Shout out
Mount
to
Rushmore.
Swindler. I fuck with him.
The number's 52. I kind of like the over. It's just two trash teams. Matt Ryan is gonna have his way. I think with the Cardinals. I think Kyler Murray is gonna have another.
I'm playing
decent-
against Julio.
Julio, man.
He's in
Are you worried?
such a great spot.
That means he's gonna go like 4 for 40.
Such a great spot. Julio Jones. Here's the thing. You have Austin Hooper in the smash play.
You're firing up everybody you have in
The
the matchup.
smash play. Austin Hooper in the smash play of all tight ends.
I mean, yeah, Austin Hooper's like a top 5 tight end right now, so
He is
you're playing him no
literally-
matter.
He is literally number one.
He's number
You know
one on
that,
your
right?
board. David Johnson
No, I'm
is.
talking about literally right now.
Oh yeah, he's up there. He's balling. He's balling.
He's
out of
one
control.
or two. I think he's still behind.
He's balling out
I
of
think-
control.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, Austin Hooper. You got him. You're playing him.
He's a Hooper.
Kind of a no-brainer. So
Running backs on that side.
David
of the ball.
Johnson is.
No, let's stay with the
Falcons?
the Falcons. Stick with that bird.
Like Ito Smith might get a touchdown this week. I feel like.
Oh, I love it. Ito Smith is one of my favorite DFS flex plays.
Really?
Yeah.
He's not gonna have any yardage.
Listen.
Devontae Freeman will have to die.
Man, you know what Devontae Freeman's been doing? He's getting more touches.
I like Devontae Freeman in this
He's
matchup,
so
but he's
greasy.
just gonna get like 16 points. He'll get like 80 yards.
I feel like he's so
4 for
greasy. He
40.
gets these greasy.
He can get a cheap touchdown in this game.
Yeah.
So Devontae Freeman, yeah, we like. I mean,
I like Ito though. Okay, you know what?
Is there really any
Let's
analysis
take-
on this game?
let's
Are we
take
really
off
saying
Ito.
anything?
Okay.
No. Are we
On the
really
other
saying
side of the ball. Other side of the ball. Larry Fitzgerald, he's a play. Obviously. Looks like Christian Kirk is on track to play. He's a true game time decision, correct?
He is currently questionable. Yep, game time decision.
He's a Christian. He's praying to fantasy Jeebus. He's like,
Yeah, I like Atlanta in this spot. David Johnson beat up. Christian Kirk beat up.
David Johnson.
If David Johnson's
he got
out
into practice.
but a bad back could flare up real quick in that game. I love
They're
Chase
gonna
Edmonds.
they're gonna cortisone shoot the
David
fuck
Johnson.
out of his backup.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they are.
Yeah, he'll get in the game.
But at
That
the same
sucks.
time, like you're on a
because I
shitty
love
team.
Chase Edmonds.
There's a lot of reason for David Johnson
If-
to just sit this one out and play
If there
conservative.
is some way that one DJ David Johnson himself doesn't play, Chase Edmonds is the super cheap, super duper.
but he's going to be very high
in
on.
DFS.
But still, at that value, you have to
Yeah.
play that.
But
in this matchup,
he's
Love
also a
Chase
1
Edmonds.
o'clock slate game.
love Chase.
So a lot of people don't. First, yeah, you
Well, there's
love
4 1:00 games this week, so
you love
we're in
people don't
luck.
late swap 9 out of 10.
Yeah, some people will be sleeping.
They don't. Yeah, they do. A lot of them 9 out of 10. Here's my thing.
I'm rolling with Atlanta. Fuck you, Swindler.
We're taking
Nah, I love you,
taking
boy.
Atlanta, and Atlanta, though, on defense, giving up mad
Isn't
booty.
the over the play then?
Mad booty to
Isn't
the
the over
receiving running
52
back.
the play?
I like Kyler Murray in this.
This game is just so trash.
I think Kyler Murray is going to be a top 5
Trash.
fantasy play this week.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray.
I like it. It means he'd have to actually throw a touchdown pass.
If Christian Kirk is back, bruh,
I'm not buying Kyler as a top 5. I'm not buying that at all. I don't buy it. He doesn't.
We're gonna put a pin in that.
His passing game is not efficient enough.
We're gonna
for me.
put a pin
He can
in
run. He's gonna have to. It's gonna have to be all on the ground, really, and he's gonna have to. Or
and he's going to run
All
now.
right, speaking of running, Ezekiel Elliott is gonna run up in the Jets over there. The New York Football Jets.
New York.
Jets. Jets. 7.5 point favorites. I got the Jets money line. The Jets are gonna win every game. Sam Donald's back. Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
He's done
himself. Hey,
the
forget
mono's
about
healed
it.
up. We talked to Sam. We told him don't kiss hookers. Okay, you don't do that. That's just one thing you don't do. The New York Football Jets are coming back.
Hey,
No,
you screw them and you broom them, okay?
Hey Sam,
okay,
don't
kid?
kiss them, Sam.
Hey, forget
Just
about
don't
it.
kiss them, all right? They kiss. You know what they kiss, all right? Hey, buddy. The Jets are 7.5 point favorites. Fuck the Cowboys. They think they're America's team. We're fucking America's team.
think the Jets
okay?
cover this?
Jamison Crowder, bully. Chris Herndon, fuck his hamstring, all right?
Oh, he's done.
Le'Veon Bell, pay that man his money, okay?
I
Jets.
think Bell's in play. Like
I
love Bell.
No, I actually love the Cowboys. I'm sorry. I wanted.
I
to
love
go,
the Cowboys
I wanted
in
to
this
go
spot,
New York accent.
Randall Cobb doesn't look like he's gonna play.
Randall Cobb. Why are we talking about Randall Cobb?
I'm just saying you got to talk about the
Michael
injuries,
Gallup's
bro.
back.
You gotta
Michael
talk
Gallup
about
is the key to
You
the-
have to
the-
talk about the injuries.
We are legally obligated, so
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Randall Cobb's hurt. Doesn't look like he's gonna
Let me
play.
pull
Dial up some Michael Gallup.
I mean, yeah, we know Michael Gallup. He seems to be the key to the
Why
offense
the
there.
fuck aren't the Jets playing Trumaine Johnson? What in the fuck is going
do you
on
mean?
with that? They haven't been playing him.
Why?
They've been smooth. I don't know, dog. Fucking
They're gonna release him. He makes too much money.
Remember what we were saying about one Adam Gase, him just being a straight asshole? I think you referred to him as a dipshit.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
This Adam Gase, he can go fuck himself, all right?
Hey, tell him
Hey,
to
Adam
fuck-
Gase.
Hey, tell
Gase
him
these
tell him
nuts,
go
motherfucker.
Have sex with his
Okay?
mother.
You didn't want Le'Veon? We need fucking Le'Veon. Ring this motherfucker's
Tell
bell.
him to go have
all right?
sex with his mother.
Adam Gase, you go fuck yourself, all right? Come tell him that Big Joe said it, all right? Big
Right-
Joe
right here in the
from
Midlands.
fucking Staten Island, all right? Go fuck yourself, Gase, all right? We want Todd Bowles back, all right? I don't, spot on fantasy analysis here.
Love it.
I like the Cowboys, but I mean 7.5 point favorite. 44 is the number.
How you feeling about Dak in this?
He's gonna eat, bro.
You think?
It's
I
Cowboys
think
eat game.
it's a lot of Zeke. man,
But
just
Sam
like you
Darnold
said.
being back does make a big difference for the Jets because they were absolutely
Wait
pitiful.
a second.
Sam
Is
Donald
Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger the Terminator
He
himself?
said he'll be
Does
back.
that mean the green bean?
No,
Is
fuck
he
you.
playing?
I'm sorry.
The
No,
Robbie
Jamaicans.
Anderson,
Jamaicans.
The green bean.
Sit down, Jamaicans. No. Robbie Anderson,
No.
you go fuck yourself, squeeze me. All right? You need to eat your vegetables, you skinny motherfucker.
The green
You can't
bean.
get off press coverage. You're getting bullied on the line by every fucking nickel corner in the league. Okay, Robbie Anderson, sit some pine. Jamison Crowder, go get me money. No, I hate Robbie Anderson, bro. And you make me hate him. I'm going to be honest. You make because you go,
I love him. The green bean.
every fucking week.
The green bean.
Bobby Anderson.
Hey,
he's a piece
when
of
they
shit.
hit, I'm gonna be right.
Yeah, a
consistency.
broken clock is right twice a day. Okay,
The green bean.
fuck the Green Bay. Fuck the Jets.
I love Robbie
Fuck
Anderson.
Belly and the Jets.
He's not a play this week. Let's
No
be clear.
Jets are in play, but it's like
Le'Veon
they feel
Bell's
like
in play.
they feel like oh,
Aaron Jones last week.
Aaron Rodgers was on the field. That makes a big difference.
But
Sam
but
Donald-
but the
Sam Donald's
Terminator,
thinking
Donald
about-
Schwarzenegger.
Sam Donald's thinking about cupcake and hookahs after the game. He's not thinking about the fucking Cowboys.
Sam Darnold strikes me as a person that would kiss a hooker on the mouth.
Bro, how do you get mono? Who the fuck in the NFL
Well, you know,
got
you got
mono?
it's usually
Name
a
me
young-
one other person who got
He's
mono.
making out. He's going to fraternity. I mean, sorority
he Pepe Le
parties.
Pew in these hookers. Come here. Let me lay these
Sneaking.
lips your hooker infested. You've been sucking
But you know what? Here's the thing.
That's bad, Pepe.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? Jamaicans like it. Jamaicans.
All right, enough of this game. I'm rolling with the Cowboys. They're gonna blow them out.
I think the green bean's definitely DFS play though.
No,
on, agree.
No, he has to
Tournament
do
play.
something before
the
you.
green bean.
The green
Zero. You have like
No.
0.1 ownership.
He has to do something before you can ever
The
recommend.
green bean.
Fair enough.
I love him.
Next matchup,
Don't start
Mile
him.
High, Tennessee at Denver. Another ugly matchup. Number is 40.5. Boo.
Tennessee.
Denver's 1.5 favorites at home. This feels like a Tennessee spot here.
I like Tennessee, but I'll take the Broncos to cover this game.
Anything you want to talk about?
Yeah. I think, okay, this was kind of crazy. It was Melvin Gordon coming off of his holdout and basically his first start, essentially. But they were stopping the run. And
Okay.
yeah, the Broncos, like the backups, that's, the backup for Chubb and the backup for Wolf, is it Wolf? One of their best run stoppers. Bro, they showed me something. Yeah, granted, it was a divisional matchup against the Chargers, so they were pulling out all the stops. But I think a winning streak is gonna start right here, dog. I think
For Denver?
Yeah.
You like Denver
I like
in the
Denver
year.
this
I
one.
remember we talked about that. You had Denver like in your predictions
But
winning
I
like
also
9
had
games or
Tennessee.
something.
I had Tennessee being a 10-win team, though.
You did. So this is one of those games. That number is it going to be?
Okay, look. I'm
feels
not
like an
gonna
ugly-
take the
ugly
Broncos
game.
to win this, but I'll take them to cover it.
I like Tennessee money line in this spot.
Okay,
It's a
I
tough
don't disagree.
matchup. So we'll agree to disagree. I don't think there's real fantasy
Cortland
studs
Sutton,
here. You're gonna roll
Sutton, Emmanuel Sanders. Just temper all expectations on all of them.
out. It's a low number. I don't
Temper
think-
expectations on Hello Lindsay and
Everybody in this
and
game.
Royce, the Rolls Royce.
nobody's slated to have a big game.
Yeah.
Right?
I think if you want to just take something from this game, take the under.
All right, so we're gonna we're at 40.5 is the low number. So you're gonna break down the Steelers Chargers game while I go ahead and let this Bud Light go.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
The Steelers are 7-point dogs going to the Chargers. The
Okay.
number is, like I said, 7 points and 41.5.
Go ahead and hit that. Yeah, go ahead. No, I'm saying is that yeah. Okay, check this out. So first of all, the Steelers defense, love them. Mason Rudolph ruled out. There's no Jalen Samuels. You're firing up James Conner. You got the return of Denzel Perryman. That is literally the best run stopper for the Los Angeles Chargers. He's going to be back in effect. He's an injury-prone bastard, so you know what I mean? Just take that as you will. On the Chargers side of the ball, the offensive line is going to be without Pouncey. He got put on the IR. They're also going to be without what's his name? Okun, another pivotal part of that offensive line. The Steelers pass rush is phenomenal. I think there's going to be a lot of quick dump offs in this game. We're dialing up Austin Powers Eckler. You're dialing up Keenan Allen. He's kind of in a good spot, but Mike Tomlin, he knows how to game script to game plan to eliminate the best option. He's kind of like a Belichick wannabe. That's going to be Keenan Allen. Phillip Rivers technically is in a bounce back spot. It's going to be a close one. I'm definitely taking the Chargers on this. There's just no way I think Hobbs is going to be able to do much. I mean, we're going to see a ton of running the ball. I could even predict ownership of time of possession going to the Steelers even in a losing effort. That's a bold Bogart prediction, but it's just the way I view it. What I mean? You want me to bring you up to speed real quick?
No, because I want to give you my take.
Go
I
ahead.
have a feeling that we might be close on the same page. You said Mason Rudolph ruled out.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Pouncey on IR.
He's on the IR.
Okun also out. Phenomenal pass rush with the Steelers.
I love the under in this game is what I wanted to say.
But I am taking the Chargers in this game.
I was going to take the Chargers.
I do think, this is a bold prediction,
Mm-hmm.
I do think that the Steelers very well could own time of possession on this game. I mean, they do have Denzel Perryman coming back.
Kid Hodges kind of looked better than Rudolph.
Yeah, and he can run.
Can he?
Yeah, he's mobile.
I liked what Hodges did. I do like the under. Pittsburgh on their third quarterback. You just automatically you're not going to be as good of a team. Chargers coming off a struggle week against Denver. Chargers coming off a week. They were very poor against Denver. Lost the game. So I think they have motivation to bounce back. They're going to shut Pittsburgh down. Their offense is not clicking yet as the Chargers. So Pittsburgh D is actually really good. So I think they can slow down the Chargers. The number's 41.5. I feel better about the under. Chargers are 7-point favorites, and you're getting plus 105 on the juice on that. Or I'm sorry, 7 point favorites. Which tells me that the money's coming in on Pittsburgh plus 7, which kind of steers me. I don't really want to mess with that. That line goes to 6.5. I might feel better about it, but I like the under a lot more in that game. Other than that, that's kind of a trash game. The Niners should have been fucking playing Sunday night. You got fucking Hodges playing against two trash teams right now they're kind of reeling.
Juju, tell me about Juju.
What's there to say?
Casey Hayward's going to be on.
Juju, okay, so here's what I was thinking about Juju. Cortland Sutton got loose for a long one early before they shut that shit down.
You know who was on? You know who Casey Hayward was on that play?
No.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Okay, fair enough. But
what did Emmanuel Sanders do in that game? Nuffa.
Did he? No, I don't. Yeah.
Nuffa.
Nuffa.
Not even nothing. Nuffa.
Nuffa.
He did Nuffa. So Cortland Sutton. I mean, we're not on Cortland Sutton. I mean, what's his name? You just said.
I don't like Juju. I don't like Juju. Period. So let me just say that I don't think he's going to do anything. I'm just saying. I think somebody on the Pittsburgh receiving corps can break a big one on
Deontay Johnson.
He could be the guy. He could break one, but I don't
DFS
know.
plays strictly. Deeper league season long. You dialing up? Are you dialing up Deontay Johnson?
No, only because it is the guy Hodges.
Vance McDonald. No.
I'm scared of all. I'm not recommending any Steelers.
Okay.
No Steelers.
It's Connor though. Dialing him up.
I mean, sure.
He's gonna get the full workload.
The one guy I would feel great about getting right now is Benny Snell Jr. He's out there. James Conner's out.
Plotter of all plotters.
But James Conner always gets hurt, and if James Conner gets hurt, this guy's gonna get big work. So
just
fantasy
beat
wise,
the waiver wire.
Beat the waiver wire. Grab Benny Snell. Jalen Samuels is already out for 4 weeks. Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, he might flash. He might do something, and especially if Conner gets hurt, he'll get a few weeks of value. You drop him on Monday if nothing happens. But he's a speculative ad as one of those handcuffed guys.
Mad at that.
I don't know. I need to see something from Pittsburgh. I don't like what they're doing.
So
I like the Chargers.
Chargers with me.
Chargers to the under is what I feel.
I like it.
Stronger about the under than the Chargers, though.
I like the under too.
Okay.
Jamaican.
Let's get to Monday night where the Detroit Lions are playing the Green Bay Packers. Detroit's 4-point dogs going over to Lambeau. The number's 46. Devontae Adams is questionable for this game. Has not been ruled out. Which would be a big boost for the Packers. Yeah,
I've spoke with Devontae Adams before.
Friend of the show, Devontae Adams.
He's always just questionable when you just speak with him. Right?
Right.
So he'll tell you he's going to play this game.
Let me see what the report updates.
I think he's not.
Doesn't
playing this
seem
game.
likely Adams plays Monday night. Is the
Yeah,
most
see?
recent update from one Ian Rappaport, our friend of the show. Friend of the show, Ian Rappaport.
He was kicking it earlier.
Yeah, he was over here taking it with the Jamaicans, bro.
Rolling up some good.
Yeah, so, I mean, what does that mean? Does that mean heavy dose of Aaron Jones? I still got half one here. I'm good. Give me money, though. Aaron Jones, this feels like Detroit cover spot for me.
Jamal Williams back?
Doesn't matter to me. That doesn't matter.
But see, okay, here's the thing. I don't give Matt LaFleur enough credit that he could realize Aaron Jones that guy. You just feed this kid. I don't believe that. Jamal Williams is back. I think he's going to take away 8 touches at least. Because I do like Detroit to cover this one.
I do too, for some reason.
You gave baby Belichick fucking Matt Patricia himself. You gave him a week to prepare for one Aaron Rodgers. This defense is great. You got Darius Slay, their number 1 corner.
Slay Day.
He's questionable for this game as well. I think he got into a limited practice, but he also got into limited practice before they went in the bye week, and he was a no-go. But I think this is enough time. He should be in play. He's going to erase one MVS if there is no Devontae Adams. As a football fan, I would love to see Devontae Adams play. wounded against a wounded Slay, because then even when they're at full 100%, it's entertaining. Allison, you know, he might seem like a safe play if there is no. He's not a safe play, but I'm just saying, like,
I don't like either of those guys.
yeah, but especially
And it feels like
because
an under.
Collins,
Feels like
they
an
got
under day without
They got
Adams.
an incredible slot corner in Detroit, Collins.
Didn't Detroit and Green Bay already play this year? Am I
No,
wrong? No,
not
they
yet.
haven't. Okay.
This is the first. Where this game's in Green Bay.
It's in
right?
Green Bay.
Yeah, I can't help but take Green Bay, like, outright. But I will join you and say the Detroit Lions cover this. First of all, what's the line again?
4 points. So
Yeah,
the
they'll
field
cover
goal,
it.
you win.
They'll cover it. Shout out to Matt.
Detroit
Prater.
is just pesky right now, and I think that Green Bay kind of put Aaron Jones on the map as that's their key to their offense without Devontae Adams.
Yep.
Geronimo Allison and MVS are not the guys.
You got Trey Flowers. He's going to be coming after him.
Right, so
you got Snacks Harrison.
actually
He's
like the
gonna
under of
stop
46.
the shit out of all the run.
like the under of 46 more than I like Detroit to
Just
cover.
taking a okay.
Just because it's safer. I mean, Aaron Rodgers can do some Aaron Rodgers stuff at some point. It's Monday night, prime time.
I like it. I'm not even being sarcastic. Such great analysis because that's something I would say. Aaron Rodgers,
But you know what I
do
mean.
Aaron Rodgers
he
things.
might do something.
Yeah.
He could. He didn't do much.
He tears this team up.
Does he?
Yeah, historically, but if I can't put the stamp on my memory on with under Patricia because it's kind of hard to call last year how Green Bay performed against any team because they were just all fucked up last year. So this is a new coached Green Bay offense against a phenomenally coached defensive mind coach defense with
Say
Matt
that
Patricia.
again.
A phenomenally coached, defensively minded coach, Detroit Lions defense.
It made more sense the first time, actually.
He really did, though. I tried to correct myself the second time. Jenkins!
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but we both
But it
like
sounds
Detroit
good.
in the spot, which means the Swindler probably loves Green Bay.
Shit, the boys, they're coming out.
I'm double parked. My bad, y'all. I got to go. That's the last game. Okay.
No, you're good. You're good.
My bad.
So, I mean, shit, man, I think that's pretty much it for this show. You know what? We got like about another couple of minutes, man.
I'm pulling up my FanDuel right now. I want to.
Yeah, let's.
Okay. Oh, start sit real quick. I had a question for you.
Okay.
Asking for a friend.
Okay.
Deshaun Watson or Matt Ryan?
Wow. The fact that is this a single quarterback league?
Single quarterback. Yeah, that's how I feel.
You know-
this is my dilemma. I'm asking.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean for a friend. I meant for a friend.
Spagnola is the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs.
I'm feeling Matt
They
Ryan.
they super send pass rush, and Tunsil didn't really positively affect that line like I projected them to. You know, Watson's going to be on the run. I think they'll get to him. You know what I mean? They're going to try to run a lot, and even
There's
with that,
no way Arizona slows down Matt Ryan, though, right?
I don't think so.
No way. And Julio's due
Don't
for
think
like.
so.
I feel like Julio's due for one of those like Julio games.
You know who's going to be on him? Byron Murphy.
Patrick Peterson's coming back next week.
Is he?
Next
Okay,
week.
oh, I thought you meant this week. I was
No,
about to say,
next week.
finally.
Next week after week 6. We're in week 6, right?
Oh, because is that how long he was suspended for the
games, yeah.
PEDs?
Yeah.
6 games.
They're in he wasn't really tripping. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think he's tripping.
Trey, watch the Patriots are going to end up with him. Oh, they don't even need him.
All right, I'm gonna go through my FanDuel. I did say I love Damian Williams as a value play. I like Mark
Joe
Ingram.
Higgins.
Mark Ingram in FanDuel.
Hold on.
No, Mark Ingram. Yeah, I like
He's
Mark
such
Ingram.
a great player. I just hate that.
a bad matchup.
I hate that god-awful Mark Ingram. I hate that guy.
Devontae Freeman against Arizona. I like 6,600.
I'm not saying Mark Ingram's a
What do you
bad
think of Carlos
play.
Hyde this week against the KC?
I mean, he's a great play.
He should be, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna get good volume.
I
I
mean-
even like Duke Johnson a little bit, especially if it
Do
gets
you-
into a shootout.
But Bill O'Brien's going to try to copy everyone's game plan against the Chiefs, and that's to run on them. So
Adrian Peterson. Are people really feeling like, oh, this Adrian Peterson, because it's Miami? Like,
Scott Linehan, he came out and said,
What'd he
we're
say?
going to put an emphasis on the run. He said that. Yeah, Case Keenum there. Case Keenum.
Tevin Coleman is $5,000 in FanDuel. Jamaicans, one more time.
Jamaicans, Tevin Coleman got
$5,000. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do I not know? Fuck. That's like,
you know
seems
what?
like an obvious one.
Okay,
to me.
you know, but you know what? You want to know
Malcolm
what
Brown,
they're saying?
4,800?
You want to know what they're saying with that price for Tevin Coleman?
that
They're saying,
He's
play
not-
this guy. He's so cheap because there's so many fucking options in that backfield.
you saw it last week. Raheem Mostert was not an option. He got
He
5
was on the third.
touches.
You know what he was doing, though?
He was the Jeff Wilson.
He was,
role
no,
last
but
week.
you know what he was doing?
Or who do we call? What did
He
you
was
call him?
out there.
What did you call him?
Fred Wilson.
Fred Williams.
Freddie. Listen.
Fred Williams Jr.
Listen, DJ Mostert, the Colonel, Raheem Mostert himself. This motherfucker was in on every third down package.
That's not true, is it?
Not every, but a lot of them, bro. I was at the game, so that's what I remember. I didn't look the numbers up, but he was out there on the third down packages.
And your analysis at the game was spot on.
He was out there on the third down packages, bro.
All right, fair enough.
I'm just saying, like,
That's other than him and Malcolm Brown, those are the last value plays for running back.
that's why they priced Tevin Coleman the way they did.
I'm rolling over to receiver Cooper Kupp. Do you think he has a two Coop, 1 Cup game this week?
Woo! 2 touchdowns, 1 cup, hopefully.
Hey, you're calling that this week?
Hopefully. I didn't, shit, I'm always, I'm on the optimistic side. Come on, I argued with myself to put him number 1 overall in PPR.
Yeah, but this is a little bit different matchup.
They're going to move him the fuck around everywhere they want to.
Mike Williams. What do you think? I kind of like him in this spot. 6,200. He might be force
Arnie
fed.
Burns or...
Keenan Allen's getting all the coverage, all the attention,
You know what
all in the video.
You want to know what they
I
did
mean-
with Keenan Allen like a fucking idiot last time they played the Steelers? Last year, remember that when Desmond King ran one back? It was a Sunday nighter also.
What happened? Remind me.
They kept putting like T.J. Watt and other linebackers to cover Keenan Allen, and he fucking ate them up. I think they'll learn from that mistake.
All right.
So I like Mike Williams.
Okay, fair enough. He's like 62. I think that's not. It's a little pricey for him. Calvin Ridley's 55. I like Calvin Ridley. Larry
Do you?
Fitzgerald 56. Yes, and this again in that matchup.
You don't like the fact that he loses the he
to
doesn't-
Muhammad,
Yeah,
the Muslim.
He be praying to the east, talking about Muhammad Amallah and all that shit.
Jamison Crowder. I like. Nah, I'm not worried about it. This is it's anybody can get whatever they want.
60
game.
yards for
Jamison
what,
Crowder
90
though.
receptions?
Chris Herndon's out. Sam Darnold's back.
Yeah, it's
Why
good-
wouldn't Jamison Crowder get
good
10
fantasy
catches
math.
again? Right.
It's
right?
good fantasy math.
Yeah. So Jamison Crowder might have that week 1
I'm
type
playing
game.
against him.
Are you?
Yeah, fuck that guy. In one of my 14
He'll have
team
like
leagues.
10 for 50 though. It's not going to be any.
No, that's what I
yardage.
just said. I
D.D.
gave
Westbrook-
him 9 for 40, so you know what I mean. We'll agree.
There you go. Did you really?
Yeah, I just said
D.D.
that. like,
Westbrook.
you'll hear it
5
on
for
wax.
40. Auden Tate 55 for 40.
I
5,400.
love D.D. Westbrook.
Keep
You
going.
need to smash D.D. Westbrook.
Marquise Goodwin. You mentioned him earlier. 5,200 on FanDuel. You like
Yeah,
him?
he's a extreme dart thrower, but you know what? With Talib being out and Marcus Peters being burnt by the likes of like DK Metcalf and a motherfucker like Marquise Goodwin's an Olympic gold runner. Not gold, but my version is better.
Yep.
Red and gold runner. Fucking speed.
All right. Fucking speed.
Fucking speed,
All right.
yeah.
All right. We're going to move to
Point
tight ends
Laban.
now. I'm looking at the tight end landscape here. And your boy Walt Disley's coming in at number 1 with $6,000 on the FanDuel.
You know what? Walt Disney's a great play.
Yes, I agree.
Because you know what? He's one of those guys, playmakers. If you own Walt Disney, the man who brought us such classics as Aladdin, such classics as Lilo and Stitch, this motherfucker Walt Disney is a must play every week.
Yep. That's a good matchup for him. Hunter Henry, we told you to jump on Hunter Henry. He's not ruled out yet. He's questionable still for this game, which means next week he'll for sure
We
be
did
back.
tell you guys, look, playmakers, we told you guys to pick up Hunter Henry when he was getting close to health. If
This
he's
is the
still-
time now.
If he's floating around,
he'll be a
go
top
to
waiver
swoop
pick next
him.
week. He might be active for this game.
They are so deprived. That's not the word. They're so what's the word? Depleted
Yes,
at receiving
everywhere.
options and at tight end option. Virgil Green and the other backup.
Lance Kendricks is
Lance
the other
Kendrick.
guy.
They're all just banged up.
Another guy I like on FanDuel, 5,200, or just a tight end dart though, Delaney Walker. It feels like it could be an easy 2 touchdown game. That game,
Yeah, 2 targets for 2 touchdowns and 12
Exactly.
yards. That's
exactly.
a stat line.
I even
but we'll
think
take it.
I even think I threw the boy Irv Smith on the.
You sure did.
I did, huh?
You know,
random. It was random.
I didn't get a chance to look up Irv's. I almost wanted to be
It's
like.
just the Philly secondary. That's really all. And Thielen and Diggs might getting a
Malcolm
lot
Jenkins?
of attention. I mean, the boy Irv.
Malcolm Jenkins.
The boy Irv. Noah Font. I'm throwing in one of my leagues because I got Waller the
I
ball
like
on,
it.
on a bye.
I like it.
Tight ends though, it's pretty weak after
It's
that.
yeah.
It's pretty. You're playing your ones if you got them. So those are the only other guys worth mentioning in my
Streaming
opinion.
tight ends is really bunked this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's tough.
because Austin Hooper, guys that are in great spots, they're owned.
All right. As for quarterbacks, like Lamar, like Matt Ryan, Russell Wilson. Is it like a low volume game because they're
Russell-
going to be in control, or do you think he could go crazy? I kind of feel like he could.
I think the Browns will be able to be effective in this game, so I think Russell Wilson is just going to do his thing. I don't just think it's Chris Carson getting all the way off, even though we've seen our Niners put up 200-plus all-purpose yards on that defensive front in Cleveland.
Yep. Dak Prescott, like his matchup. Don't like Phillip Rivers. I don't really like Jared Goff. I like the volume he's going to get. Baker, no, you're not fucking with him. Jimmy G, good value, 7,700. Gardner Minshew, 73. That's
The
good value.
Ginsu.
Razor sharp
The
swag.
razor sharp swag.
After that, man, I think we're just about done. There's nothing else worth talking about. Oh, streaming defenses. Let me give you one. Don't have one. So fuck defense.
I have one.
Go ahead.
Washington.
Denver or Tennessee, either one of those. I like Denver
I
or
like-
Tennessee.
Yeah, I like 'em
because
both.
someone's gonna make a play in that game.
Denver is at home. Chris Harris. You know what's funny is Chris Harris is going to get no action this week because one thing Mariota does, he does not test these great corners. He does not at all. And Chris Harris will follow up.
Mariota is so scared out there.
He's a bitch. Yo, he does not
Hey.
test.
We got a lot of Usos possibly listening to this show. They'll fight for Mariota. Not even.
Oh, maybe even Japanese playmakers that might, because he is Mariota, isn't
Mariota.
he? Tell me he's not Japanese.
Is it?
He's like Polynesian, but
Polynesian.
Mariota.
He's
Doesn't that
a
sound,
He's
sounds
an
like
Uso.
Toyota?
He's a Uso.
Sounds like Toyota.
Toyota.
The motherfucker got like cheeky eyes, kind of lightweight.
Lightweight.
Shout out to all my Usos, Jamaicans.
All right, you know what? The
think
2-minute
that's it.
drill. We had all 3 timeouts. We ran it long. We had the two. We got one play in before the 2-minute warning. There was a few booth reviews, so we went a little long today. The game seemed a little longer, but it was only 2 minutes. I swear to you, of game time.
Yep.
And that's it, bro.
And I think that's about it.
We're done. Bud Light,
That's
give us
for,
money.
That's for week 6, the 2-minute drill, episode 15 in the can. Follow us at the GMM Network. Follow me at Bogart Scott Free World. Follow my esteemed colleague, The Goo, at The Guru 408. Shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey. You guys have a Playmakers week
Time to ride
6.
like the wind.
Jamaicans.
Ride like the wind, baby.
I like it. Just a snippet.